Next, let's dive into the tumultuous life of Anna Nicole Smith. Known for her stunning looks and larger-than-life personality,
I would just advise people just to follow their dreams, you know? I'm living proof.
Anna Nicole's rise to fame was as meteoric as it was controversial.
But now I have curves. See? Ooh la la. Ooh, wee wee wee.
Born Vicki Lynn Hogan in 1967, Anna Nicole found fame as a Playboy playmate.
It was my dream because it sort of kind of happened to make my dreams come true.
So what do you think of Playboy as a magazine?
I think it's really a classy magazine.
And later as a model for Guess Jeans. Her voluptuous figure and striking beauty made her an instant icon in the 90s.
She'd been told she was too tall, too blonde, and too shapely to make it as a model.
Hi, it's me, Anna, back at Cruise Fried Chicken, where I used to work for 4 years, and the back, and I am bad.
Where'd you get all the beautiful flowers?
Yes,
But with fame came intense scrutiny and a series of personal struggles.
But, you know, take pills. Well, take pills and drink alcohol, but I've never hurt anybody.
Anna Nicole's highly publicized marriage to billionaire J. Howard Marshall, who was 63 years her senior, made headlines and sparked endless controversy. Behind the glamour, Anna Nicole battled addiction to prescription drugs. Her struggles were compounded by the tragic death of her son Daniel just 3 days after the birth of her daughter in 2006.
I got an out-of-state phone call, and I looked, and I said, oh man, this is the Bahamas. And it was Howard on the phone, very somber, soft tone in his voice. He said, Mo, Anna needs you really bad. And then I could hear Anna in the background, Momo, come now. Momo, come now. So I said, what's going on? He said, Daniel just died.
Everything that she did was for Daniel.
On February 8, 2007, Anna Nicole Smith was found dead in her hotel room in Florida.
When word arrived that Anna Nicole Smith had died, she was 39 years old.
The cause? An accidental overdose of prescription drugs. She was only 39 years old. Anna Nicole's story highlights the destructive power of addiction and the pressures that come with fame. Her life, though filled with moments of joy and success, was ultimately overshadowed by personal tragedy. What are your thoughts on Anna Nicole Smith's legacy?
I want lots of money. I want to buy me a whole bunch of land.
Share your views in the comments below, and let's reflect on her life and the impact she left behind. Now, let's remember Corey Monteith.
I would go to the shelf and I would get one of these books after my mom, she sent me to bed, you go to bed, and okay, I'm going to bed, and I would get the flashlight, and I would go to the shelf, and I'd get the World Book, and I'd sneak it back in my room, and I would hide under the covers, and I'd read the World Book.
Don't go breaking my heart.
A beloved actor whose role on Glee brought him fame and adoration.
Corey's character was not only a big piece of that ensemble, but he was also the sort of heart and anchor of the show.
Come on, ponytail! Give me some arms.
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Are you guys a little worried? I'm a little concerned!
I've lived a league of lives, you know, and done so many things and seen so many things, and I want to do as much as I can. I want to push myself as far into as many characters as I can and do as many things as I can.
But whose personal struggles with addiction led to a tragic end.
Jesse is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine.
Corey Monteith captured hearts as Finn Hudson on the hit TV show Glee. His portrayal of the lovable high school quarterback turned choir member made him a fan favorite almost overnight.
Oh no, I've said
Behind the scenes, Corey was open about his struggles with addiction. He started using drugs at a young age and entered rehab for the first time at 19. Despite his battles, he found a sense of purpose and community on the set of Glee.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Don't go breaking my heart.
In March 2013, Corey checked into rehab again.
Corey, he had a rehab problem.
Yes, he went to rehab. And he's out now and he's doing great. You know, he was sober for many, many years, and he's a young man. So he just had to kind of renew his vows to sobriety.
Hoping to overcome his addiction once more. Sadly, just a few months later on July 13th, 2013, he was found dead in his hotel room in Vancouver from a lethal mix of heroin and alcohol.
The autopsy report just in tonight says heroin and alcohol took his life.
He was only 31 years old.
The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old actor Corey Monteith, who achieved great fame on the popular TV series Glee.
Absolutely nothing at this point, no evidence to suggest this is anything other than the most sad and tragic accident.
Corey's death was a devastating blow to his fans, co-stars, and loved ones.
Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
It brought to light the relentless grip of addiction and the tragic loss of a talented soul taken too soon. Despite his struggles, Corey Monteith left behind a legacy of kindness and talent. His story is a powerful reminder of the importance of seeking help and supporting those who are battling addiction.
But that was just a dream, just a dream, just a dream.
Do you have a favorite Corey Monteith moment from Glee? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's celebrate the life and legacy of this remarkable actor. Now, let's talk about Peaches Geldof, a young journalist and TV personality whose life was tragically cut short by heroin addiction.
It's fun. It was really fun to do because it sort of combined like meeting weirdos, which I love, with being in a studio setting. So it was really good to do that actually, and yeah, it was fun.
Peaches was a vibrant and talented woman who seemed to have it all, but her struggles behind the scenes were profound. Born into a famous family, Peaches was the daughter of musician Bob Geldof and television presenter Paula Yates. She grew up in the public eye and quickly made a name for herself as a journalist and television host.
Welcome back to OMG. Tonight we've been indulging our animal instincts with our fabulous furries.
Peaches was known for her candidness and outspoken nature. She wrote for major publications like The Guardian and Elle and hosted her own television shows. But beneath the surface, she battled with addiction, a struggle that began in her teenage years.
I guess what you could call my, dubbed by the press, wild child period was when I was, 16 years old and now I'm a 24, almost 25-year-old.
Heroin addiction had a devastating impact on her life. Despite periods of sobriety and efforts to overcome her addiction, the battle was relentless.
I wasn't aware of her battle with drugs recently, but I think there was a lot in the public eye, some of which came from her directly about her demons and her addiction issues and her drug issues in the past.
On April 7th, 2014, Peaches was found dead at her home in Kent, England, at the age of 25.
You blame yourself. You're the father who's responsible and clearly failed.
The cause of death was a heroin overdose.
Well, the coroner has confirmed that Peaches Geldof died from a heroin overdose.
Echoing the tragic fate of her mother, Paula Yates, who also died of a heroin overdose in 2000.
But she had long been haunted by the death of her mother, Paula Yates. She died of a heroin overdose in 2000.
Peaches' death was a heartbreaking reminder of the destructive power of addiction.
She was super bright, too bright. A very errant mind that could focus intensely on a book.
Peaches Geldof's legacy is a complex one.
I guess it's situated in a really good area, and you're like close to public transport, and you're kind of close to everything that's in Central.
While her life was marred by addiction, she also left behind a body of work that reflects her talent and passion. Her story underscores the importance of understanding and addressing the root causes of addiction. How do you remember Peaches Geldof? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's reflect on her life and the lessons we can learn from her story.
No, because everything gets positive and negative press, and if it didn't, it wouldn't be objective, So I sort of love to read spiteful, shitty reviews anyway, because it's like, No, it's not that. I just like to because it's like the language that people use is fascinating and quite fabulous actually. So,